Welcome to the Tea with
Welcome.
GiGi and Andrew.
Right. I'm Gigi Logan. I am one of the co-hosts of this show.
Co-hosts. And I, of course, am the other co-host.
Host.
Yes. I'm like, there is lots of sunlight coming in.
Yes,
somehow.
we enjoy the natural light here.
Yes.
And the
So,
fluorescent lights. We have a combination. We have all the light.
we do have all the light.
All the light
and
from all the places.
love.
Oh.
Yes. So we were just graced by Jim Wright.
Yes.
Director of Fish Hospitality Pantries.
Yes.
And I have updated figures.
Can we get a drum
Drum roll? I'm picking up my tea.
Yeah, because otherwise my tea will be like...
$11,144.
Wow.
That's the largest fundraiser income they've ever had. Ever.
Like, not just for Peanut Butter Sunday, but for, like, all of the fundraisers.
Wow. And that's from
really
over
good.
200 donations.
Right.
Ascension, you done good.
Y'all rock.
You done good.
Well done, good and faithful servants.
Of course, Jim Wright will take, if you're like, I forgot. Oh, well, I can wait
Don't
till
worry,
next
we'll
year.
still take your money.
They'll take your money at any point. It's just that this is the one where you can make it cute by bringing in a jar of peanut butter, which I think is cool. But just you can send it in as well.
Yes. Peanut butter.
And we can confirm as our last tea. We were like, we think the reception for Brett is on the 26th.
Guess what? It is.
Yay! And so after the 10 a.m. service, your mom just like planted a garden of emojis.
She does that.
They're cute.
I never should have taught her about emojis, but
one never teaches
she
them.
also like rocks the emoji game so hard.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Brett's reception is after the 10 o'clock service on the 26th. There will be, quoting Father Pat Wingo, there will be heavy old doves. So you can get your
just sip my
brunch
tea with
on.
My pinky up.
Yes, pinky up, and you can have heavy old doves. And we'll honor the whole Bacchus family for their 10 years of time here, their ministry, both in the church and out of the church. It will be a fun time.
Yes, I'm excited.
I believe there's
I love a good Ascension reception.
Yes, there's some other information that might come out. There will be a letter if you're on our mailing list. If you're not on our mailing list,
we'll get the word to you.
We'll get the word
We'll let
to
you know what you need.
There will be some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Ascension Trekkers, moving on to other news. The Ascension Trekkers,
hikers, not bikers.
Hikers, not bikers.
That should be their tagline.
Hikers, not bikers. They are going to flip the page, and their announcement's on the bottom of the page. They have some summer hikes on the 18th. They've got a hike, which is to Big South Fork National Park.
Sounds fun.
Twin Arches. Apparently, it's like a geological feature of the southeast or some amazing thing.
If you're into geological features of the southeast.
If you're into rocks.
If you like things that rock and rocks and other rock such
formations of
rocks. Not to be confused with rock music.
No. Well, actually, they do. They listen to it on the road.
You know, I bet they do.
You just pretty much meet at the church at 9 a.m. on the 18th, and you can go there with them.
And Emily Vreeland really appreciates it if you would shoot her an email 2 days before the hike so that she knows if we need to have somebody else drive or if they can fit everybody on the van and things like that. So she likes to coordinate things. So shoot her an email if you're planning to attend.
Let's see. I love watching random things that come in. Harry and David, it's Peach Month.
Right. So if you hear a little ding here and there, it's Andrew's email coming in
from Harry and David.
Right. So and peaches are great. You know what? If anybody wants to bring me a mass of peaches, I will make you a peach pie. Because as some of you know, I love making pie, and that's kind of one of my fun things that I do. And I've not been able to make a peach pie with fresh peaches yet this summer. So if anybody is all about that peach life, then
so we have also the EFM fund that is starting up where you can donate to support a student going through the EFM program, or if maybe someone needs to disperse, do package payments, so like you can do little chunks along the way. We're setting up a fund just to help with that.
Cool.
So you can come by the church, and if you want to donate, you can do that.
So if you want to be religiously smart, then you can sign up for EFM, and if you want to help someone else become religiously smart, then you can donate to the scholarship fund. So
Yes. Oh yes, the Pat Boland with the Adult Christian Ed. They're doing a movie night.
Fun.
Paul, Apostle of Christ, which I think, was this the one the Catholic Church showed?
It came out recently, because
I think this is the one that Sacred Heart, our friends across the street, they actually did like they bought out a room in the theater and showed like for an entire evening Paul, Apostle of Christ.
I wouldn't be surprised.
For every member of the church they could come in. I mean, they got 6,000 people, so like they could just view it.
Yeah.
So now we have an Episcopal-sized version,
right,
in room 104.
Right.
On August 22nd at 6 p.m.
And
free popcorn.
So speaking of room 104, if you want to sit in that room, we have couches in there. They are not new. They are old. And they are not high. They are very low to the ground. So if you have old knees, old hips,
there will be chairs,
parts like that, and you don't want to sit in one of those folding chairs, I would suggest bringing like one of those cool camp chairs or something like that.
We'll have some folding chairs, but
if
you have a chair that you love, you can bring it.
That would be more comfortable to sit on for, an hour or two or however long the movie is. It's probably one of those like 2.5 hour long movies. It's like all of the Paul. He wrote a lot.
From
he spent a lot of time
the
in jail,
stoning of Stephen,
right,
to just
Have you seen it? Have you seen the movie?
No.
Okay, I haven't either. But I know Rebecca Brabson has seen it. She told me that she went to go see it and when it was in theaters and enjoyed it very much. So
I think Virginia is watching us from down the cubicle way. Ooh, and I hear Mary Ellen Bolton talking. Ooh. We
have people. It's fun.
We are goofy. I'm sorry.
We are very goofy.
Oh, speaking of our neighbors across the way, Sacred Heart, they are hosting the Possum and Bluegrass Festival.
Not to be confused with the Possum and Bluegrass Festival, where I was confused last week, and I thought that Andrew here was talking about it, and he said it so fast, and he was like, "It's a possum or bluegrass." I was like, "Okay, possum and bluegrass, interesting kind of barbecue." Bluegrass.
Which apparently Mary Laments commented later that there was it was named Possum Pasta and it won an award. I don't think it had possum in it. I hope it didn't have possum in it. But so then the joke actually got a little too real. Oh.
So, yeah. So
there's also filming going on in Linda's office.
Right. So we're filming in this office and
in the building.
In the building. Some of you may be aware that there's an independent movie being filmed at Ascension.
They fed us it. Well, they fed us too.
They fed us.
It's Girl House Productions. And I think they're submitting this to Sundance, and so be on the lookout.
And so if we find out that the movie is going to be playing somewhere or what the name of it is or anything like that, then we'll let you know so that we can I don't know, have a group outing, or we'll show it in 104 and be like, oh, look, the scene was like filmed right behind us in the room before. Like, that would be really cool. Like, dude. So, yeah, because I geek out about things like that. And I also saw that some of you may watch The Handmaid's Tale, which is like one of my favorite shows. And Elizabeth Moss, who's like plays Offred in The Handmaid's Tale, is one of the producers. I've not seen her around, but if I do, like, I might freak out a little bit and like very much lose my cool. So just FYI.
So the fabulous Virginia Branham, of course, is calling us back to topic, which I'll
thank you, because we need it.
So
distracted, are we? Squirrel. Or possum.
Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. So tickets for the Pasta Cook-Off will be on sale beginning this Sunday. And I think it's like $10 for adults, $5 for children. There will be a kids festival. There will be an Italian arts booth, good sale thing. Who? Yes. Oh, you're responsible, Virginia. Oh, that's good.
She's
news.
the responsible one. Yes, for bringing us background. Yes,
she is the responsible one. Or she. I guess Anne would be selling the tickets.
The tickets will be sold.
They will be sold. Buy them. So
you want people to want to come to church.
Yes. Also in the news, and the tea that flows around is the foyer groups are restarting. If you, and this is sort of like an essential, the foyer groups has been going on for, okay, Anne will be fine. Foyer groups has been around here for a long time, but it needs like a restart button to be hit. So Betty Corey, our fabulous Betty Corey, has slammed on the reset button. So you have to come by and sign up for foyer groups or shoot her an email.
Yeah, I signed up.
Oh. Not the first staff member in history to do it, but of recent times, yes.
Oh, well, I figured it's a chance for me to get to know people from the church who aren't like just us staffers, because I spend all day, every day with
us.
All you people.
Yes.
And it's great, really. But it'd be fun to get to know some people who maybe aren't involved in youth ministry or, don't really have any other connection that I might not get to know otherwise. So, I like to get to know new people because I'm new to the area and they know things that I don't know. So I like to glean information off of those people and
So you always know my face when I'm about to move on to another topic, which is the Choose Some Shoes drive was an immense success.
Yes.
So last year, I think they kind of came close to 160. They had some monetary donations to bring it close. Well, this year, you guys also turned out for shoes as well as peanut butter.
Yes,
and you donated over 160 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
So technically, every child is accounted for or more. And Megan just fit it in her car. It almost turned into a 2-trip delivery.
Right, because she was talking about it on staff meeting. She was like, I don't really know how I'm going to get all of like these shoes in my car. And I was like, woo, I have an SUV too. We can put it in 2 cars if we have to. And so, but she did it, man. Homegirl can pack a car. So
I know.
She's got mad skills. We love her a lot.
And I'm going to wrap up with my little plug, which is this weekend there are handbell workshops beginning at 10 or something like that. I'll post some information. We have one for beginners. You don't have to have any experience. Well, welcome back. And sorry to all those that we lost. We'll have to stitch this video together.
It's gonna be a patch job, but we'll get her done. So that's the joy of technology. It's wonderful, but it's also awful.
So just to wrap up, I have music workshops for chant on the 18th. And let's see, anything else? Virginia, do you want to comment on anything else?
Well, I have something.
All right, you go for it, girl.
Yeah. So 2 things. I spent the better part of today working on getting some pictures hung up in the bulletin board that's in the kind of like over by the
elevator.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to say it. It's called.
Or a lazy vader. We call it the
We like to call it the lazy vader. We're like, hey, are we taking the lazy vader up? So I put some pictures up for from the youth mission trip. So if you happen to wander down that way, then check out the pictures and see if you like them and say, hey, oh look, pictures from the mission trip. Here's what happened. So and also yesterday someone had a very special birthday. I'm not naming names, but it might have been my
I left my 20s behind yesterday.
Welcome to the 30 Club.
I know.
What? Party in the 30 Club.
The Grace coming in. Sabra calculated that I was 10,950 days old.
Fun. Yeah. And now you're 10,951 days old. So, days young. Days young.
I'm not over 70 yet.
And next year, you can celebrate the 2nd anniversary of your 29th birthday.
Exactly.
They say, 30 is the new 21.
Those, What was he gonna say?
I don't know. It's August.
It is August.
It's August in the church. We're gearing up for the fall. We got all kinds of ideas that we're trying to work through and make sure they can happen, and things are starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, we love you guys, and thank you for tuning in, and I will probably just skip posting this everywhere else this week.
And
the board. Yes. Yes. The board did get used.
The board get okay.
Board.
The board.
Yes.
Yes, and for those of you families that are going back to school and getting back into a routine, we're praying for you. We're thinking of you, and
stop making so much traffic.
It's not their fault. The kids need education. It may be a painful experience, but they're going to need education. So, anyways, and for those of you kids who have homework, God love you. And if we can pray for you in your homework, let me know. Because real talk, homework is a struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm done babbling. Bye.